the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight. about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hey, ooh, that's the wrong camera. This one. Hey everyone, welcome. I was like, I'm so gonna get this right now. Boom, wrong camera. Hi everyone, welcome to PA Live this Tuesday. Normally I do go live on Monday, but sometimes you just need a mental tidy and you just need to sit and have a moment. So thank you all for your patience, because yesterday definitely was one of those moments, and sometimes you've just got to go, nope, I can't. I just need to sit in the hammock and do nothing. Which was totally brought on by all the amazing things that we've been doing here lately. We've really pushed ourselves. But before I get into that, I really want to say hi to everybody who is here. So let me say hi to everybody who's in the comments who has joined us today. Hey to Angela, Sharon, Bianca, Jasmine, Diane, Angela, Diana, Michael, Bianca. Oh, this is so cute. I have to share it. Bianca, happy Live Day for all those who celebrate. I love it. Mary L, Diana. I apologize for any silliness. My meds have made me loopy tonight. I'm similar to Peach Margaritas to celebrate my baby sister who is turning 60. Happy birthday to Diana's sister. Pardon me. Good morning, Julie, or good evening, I should say, Julie. Oh, thank you so much, Bianca. We missed you, but glad you had some well-deserved downtime. It was just, you know, when the world just gets on top and you're like, I've had enough. And I do get a lot of migraines, and I was like, should I just say I've got a migraine? I'm like, no, because I'm going to let everybody know, because a lot of the kits that I do here are very much about mental health and looking after yourself. And I'm like, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to be really honest with everybody, and I'm just going to say yesterday was just really crap, and I just couldn't. And yeah, Angela, exactly. Sometimes you just need a day. And I was like, it actually, look, this show is messy. We all know this, but it still takes a lot of the spoons. And if you don't know what spoons are, check out Spoons Theory. So if you're new here, it takes a lot of spoons to run this show. The setting it up, the getting the lighting right, the getting the cameras right when they first turn on. You know, it takes a lot. And all the spoons were used on Halloween, Chapter 11, Starting Something Else, aka Christmas. Well, not starting really, but you know, and just like general life things. So yeah, it's and I need to apologize, or like, sorry, not sorry. I don't need to apologize, because today's probably going to be a little bit messy, because I'm still in those feels, but I am here and I'm trying. So because I have so much to share, and I wanted to share a lot of the previews, especially for chapter 11 on my last live, but they weren't at that point where I felt like I could share them yet. I was still sort of adding some magic touches, and then we didn't have a live for 2 weeks. So I'm like, I have to go live this week, and if I don't do it today, then it's just not gonna happen. So you're gonna have to bear with me while I drink my coffee. One of my lights didn't turn on. Still trying to get all my lights turning on. Anyway, that's besides the point. We are a bit scattery today. Let us jump in to what we do have on the plans today. So I have a whole bunch of previews today for chapter 11, also the Q4 release, which has come out on and is available on the website. We also have a sneak for Christmas, so hang on for that. That's coming later. And I think that's it. So without any further ado, let's jump into chapter 11, which is Sweet Soiree. Oh, hello?
You said something didn't turn on.
It's okay. It's not going to turn on now. Okay, Sweet Soiree. I hope that preview came. The header came up. I was momentarily distracted. So Sweet Soiree is our chapter 11 kit. Chapter 11. Yes, chapter 11 kit. Why is my Zoom not zooming in? There we go. You don't need to see all the lights at the top. It is our chapter 11. Yeah. Diana, stop encouraging Michael to talk about the football on the live. I just realized what that is. That's my printer. I've been trying to print this week. So chapter 11 is a celebration kit. It is all about Alex's birthday, and we meet. Where are my? Hold on. It's all about her birthday. Yay! Let's have some balloons going up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Just getting into the groove of things. Okay, so let's chat about Sweet Soiree. So we have our kit, and then we have our gorgeous Joy, who is our party planner for this stunning kit. Now, let's go through the different weeks of this kit. So for those who aren't aware, we do try and or we do in our chapters kits have a mix of 3 different sub themes, I guess is the best way to put it. So we have like an overarching theme, which is this month it's celebrating, and it's celebrating and birthday, and not just, it doesn't have to be birthday, but it definitely works for that. And then underneath that we have baking. So the first week is baking based. And then the second, I know the mixer is gorgeous. Big props to Jamie on that one. She did a really good job. And then the second week is a shopping week. So we got to, get all glam and go shopping. And then our third week, it's party time. And we really wanted to do something just absolutely special and really pretty, and I really feel like we really hit the mark with this kit. It was inspired by a few kits in the past, so Celebrate was definitely inspiration, Masquerade was inspiration, and let me show you some of these stickers or some of the art that's in this kit before I jump into the full previews. So we have, oh, Joy reminds me of my daughter Ariel with her red hair. She does actually like remind me a lot of Indy as well. So we've got the invitation. I need to drink my coffee. We've got the gorgeous invitation with masks up. We then have some beautiful balloons. And we have a gorgeous dress. And then, of course, we have the mask. And I am loving each of the different pieces of artwork because they just give such a great feel to this kit, right? Can feel myself getting excited because like this kit is just, it is super exciting. Okay, let's jump into Paper Lover. Oh, the dress. I know, right? The dress. Oh, the dress is so pretty. Let me make sure. I hope this is going to come up the right way. Let me just reorganize a few things. Where's my pouch? Pouch always goes first. Okay, so for Paper Lover, we have the pouch and it's got Life is Sweet and enjoy every bite. So this is the Paper Lover pouch. So this is the bigger sized pouch. And then we have the character card with Joy featured on there. I gasped for every peach. Yay, thank you so much, Bianca. And Sharon, I'm loving all these comments coming through. Let me know what you're thinking of the kits because I always love seeing the comments come through from you all and love hearing live what you think. It's so different to just dropping the previews in a Facebook group or on an Instagram or on the website. I really love these live reveals. Although they do get a little bit, nervous because like, what if they don't like it? What if they don't like me? Okay, and then we're going to jump into the journaling cards. So these are the printed journaling cards that come in the Paper Lover kit. As you know, there is also the printable, which has a whole bunch of extras. But we can see we've got that Life is Sweet, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. There's that gorgeous like vintage microphone that is in there too, which I am loving. I actually went into TK Maxx recently and they had that microphone. I was like, it was just as a desktop, like giant paperweight. I don't even know what to call it, like a feature piece. And to be honest, I did almost buy it. And I'm like, do I want to print one and actually have it be a light or something? And I was like, oh, and you know what? Now I'm really wishing I actually bought it. Anyway, as I said, today's going to be a little scattery. So I do apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Next up is the stamps. Now I want to show you through some of the things on the stamps because I really do love designing the stamps. And even though we have followed a much stricter formula this year with our stamps, we do put a lot of thought into the functionality and the usability of these stamps. So we've got 11 for chapter 11. Just add sprinkles, a nice little quote there. Now we've got it's a doubled up, over in the top corner, it's a doubled up balloon. And so you can mask this off and it's got the outside balloon, which is a round balloon. And then it's got the inside balloon, which is a little heart balloon type icon. We've then got the feature flower, which is the Oriental Lily for this kit. Well, some are Oriental, some are just standard like lilies. We have the mannequin. We have the row of lilies and we have the tiny icon lily. We've got the little banner there. So happy birthday. And then we've left the bottom one blank. And so that way you can put a name in or you can put the age or anything like that. It's up to you. I can't wait to see how you use it. And then we've got underneath splurge, and those two are really designed, they fit really well in your planner. So they are designed purposefully for that. We've got a tiny little mask icon. We've got like a martini, is it martini? I should know my glasses. Martini glass? And it's got the little love hearts as a little reflection, which is just so feels. We've then got a coloured in, like a solid silhouetted balloon, so that way you can layer them up and they don't match because we want you to have a lot of fun. We want you to lay them all down differently, and just, you know, create with that. Then we've got the little celebrate header, which matches all the headers that we've done in this month's kit. And we have a whole bunch of icons down the bottom. So we've got the gift, the it's like the champagne drink, and then we've got the, I can see them. The words aren't wording again. The streamers, the noisemaker, the cake, some balloons, the Mixmaster. There's another name for it. That's all I can think of. I'm sure somebody said it in the comments. And the little shopping bag. So it's a little nod to each of the weeks. And if you've purchased the chapters series, you'll notice that like they all work together. And so by the end, you've got not just a whole bunch of like these feature florals, which I'm loving hearing that you really love the floral stamps. I find that they're so versatile as well. The KitchenAid. Thank you very much, Jamie. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, so not only do you have some beautiful feature florals, you've got some black background florals. You've then got a whole bunch of script headers throughout the year. You've got a whole bunch of icons. So really throughout chapters, you've just been building this catalog of really usable stamps. Maybe next year I should do the alphabet. I'm kind of like, that would be a great idea. And also that would be kind of annoying. Could you imagine getting a stamp set with like GHI? It's like, what am I going to do with this? This is weird. And so, yeah, anyway, that is the stamp set. And then we jump on to the die cuts, and we have so many die cuts once again. It's really odd with die cuts because when I look at them on the screen and we're creating them, I always feel like there's not enough. And then, hold on, let me just grab this. I have the chapter 10 in front of me. Oh wait, are we loving that alphabet idea? And then I get them and I'm like, that's actually a decent chunk of die cuts. Like, and then I open them and they just all sort of cascade out and fall out. And I'm like, wow, there's actually so many in here. Oh, I just had a freak out that the letter was upside down. I was like, okay, hold on. I need to jump back to the thing. I mentioned the alphabet. Are we saying that if I mixed up the alphabet and had like 26 divided by 12 and then put them in a little bit, that we would all be okay with that? Let me know. Let me know if you're okay with that in the comments, because that might make it in. Oh, remember when you used to pack those by hand? Yeah, so I actually we used to have a whole bunch of silhouettes here, and I would have someone helping me, and I would unload one and I'd have the next one ready and on the mat, and I'd pull that off and I'd like stack them all and I'd push them over and they'd package them up, and then I'd load the next one. And I literally had it with the 8 so that I would, you know, peel them off. It was just the right amount of time, and I'd keep them flowing continuously for like 8 hours a day. Oh, my goodness. So that, wow. Yes, it would encourage people to keep their sub for the whole year. Bonus. Oh, yes, absolutely. The issue with doing that as a setup kit is because it's just on its own and it's not something. There's a copyright thing with that. I would have to drastically change or make my own font, and I ain't got time for that. Anyway, on to the next thing. There's a few things, Michael. I'll chat to you about those later. The next one up. Oh, now we're into the papers. Okay, so the first paper is like the preview paper. We've done a little bit more work to it, refined a few bits and pieces. It's got a beautiful chandelier in there. Now, I decided to leave this room empty. And there's a few reasons why, because we actually did a lot of work on trying to fill out this page and add in the tables and the balloons, and added in a border around, and the door frame border is in the creative kit, I believe. But we decided to keep it empty so that way you could add in the die cuts, and it didn't feel too overwhelming. And you could decorate it how you want, because I know that there's a lot of people who love to decorate the scenes. So yes, that's why it is quite empty. I wanted you all to have fun with that, and I cannot wait to see what you do. Next up we have is my favorite paper. Actually, is it? It's probably one of my favorite papers for this kit. Saying it's my favorite paper, the journaling paper, the top down is my favorite paper. This is my second favorite, and it's the different colored balloons, and it's got the spatter, which you all know how much I love, some like watercolor flicks, and they're sort of like reminiscent of confetti. It's got the ribbons hanging off the balloons, and it's just such a beautiful, like, it's just got the celebrate feels in there, right? And that's got the pink backing. And then we have the dresses, and there's glitter and just glam, and just, it is such a vibe on this. And it reminds me, I keep wanting to watch 27 Dresses because every time I look at this paper, and as I was creating it, that's all I had going in my head. And I had this scene where they were singing Benny and the Jets. And anyway, that's on the teal color that's in the kit. Yay! Isn't it beautiful? It is so pretty. And we've sort of played around with a few little textures a bit more in this kit, being that it's a celebrate and a party kit and something a little bit different. And then the next page we have is those beautiful lilies coming through there. So our floral paper. And then we've got the flat lay journaling paper. Wow, I didn't get the chance to finish my first comment before the dress came up. Gorgeous. Yeah, there's so much in here. All the papers are just gorgeous. Thank you so much. So there's so many little moments in here. And I want to tell you just a tiny little story before I move on to here, on from this page, because you can see, okay, if you look where the microphone is and we go just up in this sort of direction, you can see there's writing on one of the pictures. Now this is actually an image in both the creative kit. So that mirror is an image in the creative kit, and also on one of the stickers, which I'll get to shortly, in Sticker Lover, which is also in Planner Lover. Now, when I went to the States in and Vegas 2019, 20 million lives ago, there I went to, I think it's called Airy, which is like American Eagle, but like, I think it's like younger, or just girls, or I like female-esque. Anyway, found Airy. And one of the things I really loved, and it has made such a lasting impression on me, was when you went to go into the change room, and I can't remember the exact words that it had, but it had a curtain over the mirror. And it basically said that, you know, what you see in this mirror doesn't define you, and that you're beautiful, and, you know, you are so much more than what you're about to see. And I just, like, as someone whose weight fluctuates throughout my entire life, it is something that really stuck with me. So I created the mirror for this, and I put the little message on there because I really wanted other people to sort of have that experience with the you know, just all that reminder. Because that was so such a great reminder for me. And I like to infuse little bits of my life experience or other people's things that they've sort of told me along the way, especially with chapters. Anywho, let's jump on with the previews, okay? We're talking too much. And the next up is the vellum and the acetate. We've got those beautiful florals at the bottom, and we have this gorgeous Art Deco inspired, lily inspired pastel tile. The words, guys, the words aren't wording. They don't always word. It's definitely not wording today, but prettiness. So I can see that being like layered over and is going to be amazing. Kathy, I know you. Okay, Kathy's just said, I know I need to head off soon. Could you let us know if there will be yes, there will be a Q4 notebook. Yes, there is. Okay, so that is the paper lover. Let's jump into planner lover. Let me just make sure that I have them in the right order. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so planner lover, and this is the smaller sized pouch. Now we have leave a little sparkle wherever you go as the quote on this one. And then we jump over into the character card, which you all saw before, and it's Gorgeous Joy on there. And then we have the notes. So it's the sticky notes, which is the one at the front, and the notepad, which is the larger size behind. And it's got like the feature side and then the corner side with the grid. And then we have the washi card. So we've got that leave a little sparkle quote on there too. And then we get to the washi. Are you ready? I am loving this washi, and it has been a hot minute since I did a vertical. And when I was trying to decide on the different washies for this kit, and we'd made the balloon page, I was like, I think I want to do a vertical. Let's try the other one. Let's try, because you know, for every washi that you see, especially with the pattern, there's probably 2 or 3 that just don't make the cut. They just don't make the grade. And then when the vertical one, when we put that together, it was just like, yeah, that is the one. So I am loving how these washi, I'm loving how these washi came through. Now I know this looks odd how the comments come through. So I'm pretty sure that it comes through as an actually emoji on, in YouTube, but for some reason through my system, it doesn't. But loving. Okay, so yes to vertical washi, yay! I am loving the vertical washi, and I cannot wait to get my hands on these. Okay, now also in Paper Lover, as you know, is the planner. Let me start that again. In the Planner Lover, there is also the Sticker Lover. Now, let's jump through. And I just realized I totally forgot to put in something. I'll add it on to the end once I show you through the sticker lover, but you'll just have to give me a minute once I get to the end. Okay, so we've got the gorgeous folder. We've got that leave that sparkle. I really love that quote this month. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. You're the icing to my cupcake. Love that too. And we've got that beautiful outline lily pattern behind. Then we're going to jump into our main layout. We've got, I think I've doubled up one of the pages here, so I do apologize. So we've got the main front, and we've got the balloons, and it's sort of cut off at the bottom. So like if you layer them at the bottom of one of your spreads, it'll look like they're coming up from the bottom. We've got the little note, we've got that microphone, we've got joy, and we've got the mirror there with a little space so that you could write whatever you want in that for yourself. Put it into your own words. Well, I just had a weird thought. Vertical tear washi. Yes, and there are little breaks in it where you can do that. I thought of that too. And then next up we have is the floral pages. So we've got Celebrate the Night Away and a whole bunch of the gorgeous florals, which I think are super versatile. And I hope that you're enjoying those this year as well. And then next up we have the 2 little functional pages. So we've got the folding deco planner, we've got the icons and the bubbles and all the script headers and things like that as well. Okay, and then we jump over into the weeks. So this is the first week, this is the baking week, and we have this gorgeous cake, Art Deco cake. We've got cupcakes with the masquerade mask on there. We've got the Mix Master, cake mixer, whatever you want to call it. Desktop, kitchen mixer, KitchenAid. The canisters, we've got some meringues, cupcakes, some piping, the eggs and sprinkles and all the little things. And then we've got that pattern that's behind. So we've added that pattern behind the kitchen. And how much are we loving this kitchen? How much do we want to be in this kitchen? Yay, this kit is my jam. I'm loving all the florals this year. Yes. And then we go on into the shopping week, and we're going dress shopping, and we've got the cutest couch. I know you all have a thing for like a nice comfy moment. So this couch, I love it. We've got that mirror, and then we've got a flat version of the mirror as like the deco functional box. We've got some shopping bags, Dress to Impress. We've got that gorgeous sticker that you saw earlier. We've then got a shimmery curtain. We've got the mask and the getting ready. We've also got, and you can't quite see it under here, but well, you can't see it really at all, but sort of follow where my finger would be pointing, just under here. And there's a rack of dresses. And the jewelry and the hair clip and the purse and all the really, just a whole bunch of like really gorgeous little boutique shopping elements. Now, you obviously don't have to go boutique shopping to use this kit. You can use it for anything. And yeah, I cannot wait to use this. It's a perfect December kit. It really is. And it's also a great kit for like New Year's, if you're going out for New Year's, if you're getting dressed up. Like, I sort of thought about that as well. Then we go out to the party. So we've got the little invite moment there with the mask. We've got some balloons. We've got a really cute, Indy calls it mirror ball. Thank you, Taylor Swift. The disco ball mirror ball. We've got some more of the balloons. We've got a really cool bar cart with the rosé on it. We've got this nice moment of the like all the cutlery laid out. We've got a mask. We've got a centerpiece which is underneath. We've also got the sparklers there too, and we've got a bunch of like gift boxes which you can use in all sorts of different scenarios. I am not a gold girl, but you always manage to make me love things I don't like. Yay! That is my goal. And then we've got that moment along the side of just the sort of decadent / party vibe. And then we jump over into week 4, which coordinates with the journaling paper. So it's the journaling week. And we've got those florals. We've got a few of the photos from the moments in the rest of the kits. And yeah, that we've just got a whole bunch of the extra florals and bits and pieces. Now, the 2 other florals that you saw earlier, they are on the clear matte paper. These florals are on white. So that's a very clear distinction between those that makes all the difference. And then we jump over into our full page rip, tear, cut, whatever takes your fancy, page. And I just had to do that pattern, because that pattern was just so much fun once I finished putting that together. So, and of course we've got the floral page as the second one. And then we're going to jump over into the minis and the vibe fetty. So we've got Alex and Joy just having a dance together and having a bit of fun. We've then got the third character, which is Ryan, in there as well. So he's celebrating Alex along. We've got some with the balloons, and I don't know if you can tell, but we've got Alex in her ball gown with some little gold touches there, and we've got Joy in her little sequin dress with her jacket, which absolutely matches the main image of Joy. Masquerade and Celebrate match kits so well. Yes, they do. And they're 2 kits which have sold out. I mean, we do have one of the special edition sticker books that is still available, which has Celebrate in it. But other than that, those have sold out. So yeah, this was something I absolutely loved. Now, actually, let me just bring that back up again, because, and I'm just going to jump over into preview mode for a second, because I did miss something. There is a little something that I forgot to throw in. One moment, please hold. And I'm only able to bring this up because I know like where it is. Oh, what did I move? I just moved something and I've got no idea what I moved. Oh, that's not what I wanted to move. Sometimes it's really hard to tell what you're moving in these softwares. Now, with the stickers, we actually decided, okay, let me go back into live mode. Here we go. It's one of the things I do love about this software is I can sort of, when I'm remembering how to use it, is I can actually make changes on the fly. Now, because it's a celebrity kit and I really wanted to do something a little bit extra, so we've actually thrown in a bonus sheet. And the bonus sheet is a whole bunch of I guess it's like an antique gold is probably the best way to describe it. Antique gold foil balloons, so that if you're actually celebrating somebody's birthday, you can use the numbers. And we put 2 sets in there so that you can layer them together. So that way you're stuck not just using it once, because I know that we have so much art and stickers and everything like that in our kits that like a sheet like this, if you only got like one sort of each number, and also if you only got one of each number, then how are you going to, like, if somebody's turning 11 or 22 or 55 or 88, like how is that going to work? So yeah, I can't wait to see this in your spreads, or making a card for someone, or you know what, making a card for yourself. So yeah, we've included that as well. So I hope you love that. Oh, yay! I love the balloons. I bought multiple Celebrate sticker books for this very reason. Yes, I just had to. And because the format of chapters has been quite strict, which has been wonderful, for creating things, because it takes a bit of that mental load off every month. But also from a using perspective, because I roughly know the basics that I'm going to have all the time. So I know, like, oh, I can do this layout, I can do this layout. So I was like, well, we're just going to have to put in an extra sheet. Yeah, so there's a bonus. I would love these numbers in silver. That's some good feedback. I know that we went gold because of the features. Yes, you can. I just went, oh, you can't make 100, but you can. 1 is up the top, and then 0, 0. There's 2 zeros. You can make 100. You just can't make 100 and like 50. Or you can't make 100 twice. You can make 100 one. I'm right? Hold on. 1, 0, 0. Yes, you can. I hope the number balloons will be in a digital kit. We are thinking of actually doing a separate downloadable that has the numbers, and maybe that's where I'll add in the like silver and a different color and things like that. Maybe that's where that'll be. So thank you for those suggestions. But yeah, we were so excited to bring that in, just as a little thank you. Now the other thing is, because it's now, hold on, let me just bring up the next thing. Because we are in the selling phase of this kit, this chapter 11 kit, we do have the creative kit. Now this is also up and ready on the website to purchase for subscribers. If you are a subscriber and you have already paid for your kit, so you have the charge has to go through, because that's how it assigns you access. You will then get access to purchase the creative kit printable. Now you can actually see a little bit more of that rack that I was talking about earlier up the top. We've got the couch, we've got that beautiful dress, the mask, and all the beautiful stuff that we were sort of drooling over earlier. Oh my goodness, yes. And let's just take a little bit of a closer look in at this. We've got those corners, we've got the doors to the ballroom. Cannot wait. I'm sure somebody's gonna like cut them and make them into a reveal. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Do it because I don't have time. We've got the bar cart there. We've got we've got the cupcakes, the kitchen. Like there is so much in there, and sometimes there is only so much that we can fit into these. Am I right? There is only so. Just whack myself in the head. There is only so much that we can fit into our sticker books and keep them affordable. So this is where I love the creative kit, because we get to add in more into here. And some of the stuff which, you know, may not make the cut in the creative kit, in the, like the stickers or the paper, or they just don't fit as we'd hoped. They make it in here. That being said, we actually, should I say this now? For this kit, we actually generated something like, I want to say 12,000 images for this kit. And that's not just individually, like that's also pieces of images so that we can construct things together and like Photoshop and edit and create and to get the consistency that we need. Because there are a lot of people who do use AI art and just throw together a lot of art that just does not match. And one of the things that we really try and do here is to try and keep it as consistent as we possibly can. And that means weeks and weeks of generating art that not only looks great together, but is fit for a purpose, right? We have usages in mind, and not just that, but like you all actually teach us different ways to use stuff, which I love. So, you know, for I see so many comments online saying how, oh, it's so easy to use AI art. Actually, you know what? It's actually easier if you know how to draw and paint. And I've never had that level of talent, but if you give me a base, I can Photoshop it and turn it into what I have mostly in my brain. So I am thankful for that, but there is so much that goes on behind the scenes. Oh, sorry. Thank you for coming to my rant, my TED Talk. I will get off my soapbox right now. Let's jump into the third page of the... I gave you all pre-warning today was going to be rambly. Next up is the papers, and we've got that gorgeous scene. And then we've got the balloons and that pattern and the journaling page. Now, for those who don't know, the journaling page in all of the creative kits, you actually get more because there's the top and bottom bars because we don't do 12 by 12 papers. They are, you can see the top and the bottom of the paper, so how it's completely designed. And the floral and then the background colors as well. And then we also have the journal card printable, and this is probably going to be one of my favorites. And even though they are designed in like a smaller size, I know that there are some people who print these out to be dashboards. Bianca, I'm looking at you. And I do love seeing them as dashboards as well because I think they're so multi-purpose. I like to have them on my easel, on my desk, depending on what the mood is. And I also have them, hold on, let me just... Oh, it's because I've got so many other things. I also have them in my cart. Like I have little bits and pieces everywhere. So I'm really loving the journal cards came back this year in a way that there's a lot of variety, and they weren't just the quote cards that we did before. Okay, let me show you those in a little bit more detail. So we've got the Alex feature. No, we've got the Joy feature, and then we've got the little note from Joy. We've got the mood board, and then we've got the smooshes and the plain card version of the. Let me just grab one because we include like one of these or two of those on that side every month, which has the journaling prompt. So we include the blank of that. So if you want to write your own prompt in there. We've got the sparkle. That is one of my favorites. This month there's so much in there. You can all have a look. These are also available for subscribers on our website to purchase right now. So if you're a subscriber, be like Bianca, head off and go buy that now. But also just wait because I've got the quarterly to show. So that is the... Wait, did I upload the quarterly onto here? I know I exported it. I don't think I did. Let me just drop those in now. Let me jump over into our chapters overlay. Where did I upload it to? Let's jump into chapters. Boop. It's like, why isn't this working? Okay, so I'm back. Let's just, I thought that I had uploaded this. Oh no, I have. Here, no, that's quarter 3. One moment, everybody. I thought I had loaded all these Q4 yesterday, so let's get this party started. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. The good thing is I already have them exported on my live chapters. Q4. I'm sure I actually uploaded them, but I just don't know where they are. So one moment, please, while I bring these in. Thank you all for your patience today. That needs to go last. I'm just doing a quick reorder so that I can talk about them in the right order. Okay, here we go. You're ready. The quarterly. So, the quarterly stickers. Speaking of Q4, I am about to finish the first notebook. I have to start the second one in November. Yay, congratulations. That is a huge achievement. That I feel like that's like using a full roll of washi. I think I've done it maybe twice. Hashtag ADHD life. Okay, so let's do a run through the the quarter 4 stickers. And as you can see, we've got that purple vibe, the purple and the teal and the blue vibe going on for Q4. And we've got the really functional stickers here. So we've got that, the icons, the script headers, the date dots, the date covers, the headers, the month headers, the section headers, the tabs, the Polaroid / photos, and the little Pantone PA tone swatches. So that's all in the Q4 colorway. So they coordinate really well with all the kits in Q4. Now, also, I just want to say that even though they coordinate really well with Q4, doesn't mean that's all you have to use them with. Like, I like to think that the majority of the kits that we do here sort of have a tone and a feel, and you can absolutely use this with any kit. And this is probably my second favorite colorway. So obviously the first one was the first quarter. So the Q1 refresh was my favorite colorway, and this is definitely my second. Bless you. Now so this coordinates with, hold on, is that right? Yes, Enchanted. I'm like, singing in the rain, that was Q5. No, but because the Enchanted Evenings sort of had paid, was all the dates back to, with Ryan, back to some of the old kits. So it's got a few little nods to those. So we've got the roses and those blue tones, that sort of nighttime darker tones. I feel like I've said it before, these are my favorite colors. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Diana. And then we have the party tones, which you just saw. So how gorgeous do these coordinate with the kit that we just saw with Sweet Soiree? So, and we've got like 2 of the papers there, which are Rip Tear papers, the Smush and the sorry, I was just checking something. And the lilies, and then we have the box paper, and then the stacked deco functional boxes. I'm like, what do I call those again? And then we have the clear matte page, which has the quotes and the florals. And I did something a little different this time. I made a little quote inside a wine glass, which was a lot of fun to do that. So yay, loving everything. And are you ready? Because yeah, Q4 already, how time flies. It'll be Q1 again before we know it. Absolutely. Now you ready? Because when I show this next one, you're actually getting a preview of the next theme. So the next theme, looking back whilst moving forward. And we've got the calla lilies for this ones. And I can't remember what it says. Forever on my journey. And I'm not going to talk any more about this kit because I don't want to give away anything. But it's very calm, very, oh my gosh, in my head, Demille, very mindful. But yes, that is chapter 12, which is, that is the coordinating, or the matching pages to chapter 12, and then there's the coordinating functional bits and pieces that also go. So you can see how well they all sort of fit together. Now we're going to jump over into the charm builder. So we've got that purple and that tealy, aquary, greeny sort of tone color. And we've then got the different charms that, charms that sort of attach to where did I put them? I usually bring these out. I totally forgot. I have been a little bit lazier with mine, and I haven't done the last bunch. But I just wanted to bring these up because even though it does have hearts on there, it does have, like, there is a different charm. That heart is just because sometimes my supplier, it takes a while for them to let me know exactly what charm is coming through. And it's very much subject to availability. So I put the little hearts as just like a little nod. There is going to be a charm there. So that is the charm builder, and that has another quote card behind it. So my story is, oh, there's the door. My story is only just beginning, and it's got the smoosh on the back there too. So you get, another card that adds to your collection. Oh, thank you so much, Julie. Beautiful as usual. Sami, I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that you all love those. And then we have the Q4 locket refresh, and that can go in. It doesn't include the locket, so it's got locket sold separately, and it's just the guide there to show you sort of how to put it in. But there's the feeling good disc, and then 3 of the little, and I think those actual colors have slightly modified, subject to availability. So I know that the first one is like an AB. Actually, no, they are those colors, but it's just a slightly different tone. So there's a purple one and there's a teal one, but they are lighter in the tones, which is good. And then we've got the, it's like an AB sort of flexi, sort of clearish color. I never know how to describe that one, but it's pretty. That's how I describe it. And then we've got the background, which is, it's like the opposite. It's like the coordinating with this one, where this one was It's a New Dawn. That one's It's a New Day, I'm Feeling Good. And then it's got the note on the back. When is Q4 shipping? Q4, and Michael has answered that, but I'll bring it up on screen. Q4 should ship the week of the 10th of November. And then let's jump over to the pockets. Now, these are clear pockets. It's very difficult to show clear stuff on the website, so I always give them a shine of something else. So it's not a purple pocket, it is a clear pocket. It's got Forever on My Journey in white. And then in the back, it's got that quote, which is It's a New Day and I'm Feeling Good. And then the cut, and this ruler that you see on the back is actually a centering ruler, which are totally underrated. Because you can put it in the middle of your spread and then work out your center really easily. I mean, it's only so big. It's only like, I want to say like 12 to 14 centimeters big, or like 5 or 6 inches. But like, especially if you're doing within the center of a box or something like that, it actually really helps with like making sure that if you're, I don't want to say pedantic. Pedantic sounds negative. But if you're like me and you like things to just be laid down properly. Perfectionist. So that's the pocket ruler set, and it says, my story is, and it's got a space there that you can put in. Kate. Okay, I'm not making me blush, Kate. I need that centering ruler to put the day covers on perfectly. Yeah, and all of the quarterly refresh, the rulers are the centering rulers, which I know is really easy to like not realize until you actually look closely at it. And the other thing is too that we get these made out of like the thinner style. I don't know, I'm sure I have one here in my magic cart. Let me just pull out a chunk. I like half organized the other day. I've still got there's still like a plastic, I haven't taken off the plastic film on mine. But there's the centering ruler you can sort of see there. But this is the clear. And what was I going to say? There was somewhere I was going with that. Now I just cannot remember for the life of me. And then at the top, so it's got a different shape. So these all have different shapes that you can also use. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. You can actually punch these as well so that you can put them straight into your planner, whichever type of planner you have. So that works as well. Now, everything that you've seen so far is condensed into like a little pack, which is for the quarterly. You can buy the stickers separately, so that way if you want to buy a couple of extra packs of the stickers, you can. In that quarterly bundle is also, we put a bonus item in to this month's, this quarter's, and this quarter's one is a stamp set. So we made like a general stamp set, which is based on those, let me just pull this out, which is based on, and it's in the quarterly as well, but I do have that sheet in here. No, it's only in the quarterly. What am I doing? Is this the quarterly? That is the quarterly. It's based on these ones here. So they're roughly the same size as these. And what I thought you could do, now the reason why, firstly, didn't have a lot of space. So I've got to cram as much in. So I don't have all of them in. I put the most commonly used, well, what I thought would be the most commonly used. And it's all in one stamp. But I thought what you could do is you could stamp it in a color or a gradient or whatever takes your fancy, and then get like a really fine tip marker or pen, and then write over the centerpiece if you really want to make that stand out. So like the text that's in the middle. So that way it ends up looking a lot like this, and that way you don't have to mask or anything like that. So that is the bonus. So I'm hoping that you're loving it. Thank you. The stamp set is perfect. Yes, the stamp set. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I just need the stickers this time. Wait, a stamp set? Damn it, my wallet. That's a feel. I'm glad that you're loving that. Yay, that's cool. Yay. I always get nervous when adding in extra like stamp sets. I know that in Mermaid Shores, we did the bonus item for that kit was a stamp set. And, you know, because I know that not everybody uses the stamp sets, but I always think that there's a place for like simple ones like these, especially. Okay, and then I want to show you the notebook. So the notebook hasn't gone up for sale on the website yet, just because, so our supplier has told us that they will be ready in time with everything else. But that's actually like, it's 2 weeks shorter than they normally give us. Sometimes there's issues and it takes a lot longer. Like the notebook is just something that if it's going to be late, it's because of the notebook. So what we've done is put everything else up for the quarterly up on the website so that you can purchase that now. And then once we have more confirmation potentially on the notebook, or we're feeling a little bit more confident on the notebook, we'll put that up. Or alternatively, I can put that up now. And if you're happy to wait for when the notebook comes out, you can purchase that. The only issue is, and I'm guilty of this too, not everybody reads that there's going to be a further delay on things. So like we might put the date and say that this is pending on the notebook and we're expecting it ABCD, but when people don't get it, when they like on that time, obviously they're excited for their goodies. So I don't know. Maybe we'll put it up now. I'm not sure. Hi.
Hi, just on that,
Yes.
I was thinking that the people who've ordered already, once we put the notebook up, if they want to add the notebook to their existing order, they can email, and Jamie and I can add them, and then the system will send them an invoice for payment.
Oh, okay.
It used to work only for AUD customers, but sometimes it has. I know that it has worked for some USD customers. But I think
Then do you want to be... Maybe we should talk about this offline to make sure, because like
yes,
if we offer people that and it doesn't work, like that's just going to cause frustration, right?
yeah, I know. I just put it out there that we might be able to do it.
Yeah, okay.
So there might be a better way than having to do a separate order.
So we don't normally combine stuff.
Well, it's not combining. It's
But-
not combining two orders.
No.
So if they place two orders, it'll still ship separately.
Oh, okay, right.
But we might be able to, if somebody let's say you emailed me and said, hey Michael, can you please add the notebook to this order? You know that it's available.
Yep.
We'll add it to the order. The system will send them an invoice.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have to pay. Once that's paid, it'll get added to the order in the system, and then it will ship at the same time.
Yep.
So it's not a combining orders thing, it's a
I get it.
changing orders. Yep, cool.
Yes, Jamie, you did just hear yourself get assigned work. So nice of him. Anyway, look, we'll let you know that after. We'll let you know if there's a process and yeah. Okay. We will let you all know, okay? We will let you all know. Because we need to obviously figure out some stuff here too. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have enough, Jamie. Okay, let me show you the next. So that's the box for the quarterly notebook, and one of the reasons why I love showing the box is it's got like, write, sketch, draw, doodle, list. Like this is your permission slip to literally use your notebook, because I know that I don't always use mine. And I struggle with writing in it to start with. So on the outside, there is literally, on the box of it, literally permission to use the notebook for whatever you want. Get messy, get creative. Just get using it. And then this is what the notebook will look like. This is, I dare to say it, my favorite notebook. I know that the quarter one notebook was my previous favorite, but celebrating my life, hello, it's so pretty. So, and then line them up all together, they're going to look amazing. If anybody has like really decorated their front, and even if you like the front of your notebook, even if you've shared it before, share it in the group this week. I really want to see how much fun, and on Instagram and things like that. Like, I really want to see how you're decorating them celebrated, because I really loved that journey of just encouraging people to get creative. Like, going back to almost when we were at school and we bought, I don't know if you all did this, but like bought the folder and you got to decorate your folder, and GTT was on the front, and Leo DiCaprio was on the front, and now it's like Taylor Swift. Yes, we are a Swiftie household. So yeah, I really want to see what you're doing with these. I definitely want that to be my journal for the first half of 2025. Yes, absolutely. And then there are the rub-ons that coordinate with that. So we've got the alphas page and the florals, and then the sort of like the sidebar bits which you can put down here. So that is the quarterly, the Q4 refresh. That is the last refresh for chapters. And on that, I wanted to let you all know that the survey, so we have a survey that we do at the end of the year. This year we've shrunken it down a lot. We wanted to make it a really quick survey. There is a little thank you, a little something to download at the end as a thank you. And I wanted to, I'm going to fidget with those. I I really wanted to hear what you thought of chapters, what you thought of the quarterlies, what you thought of different things that because we changed up a lot this year based on last year, and what we'd done previously. And I really do want to hear. And I mean, if we've also got our suggestion box on the website, which is if you go all the way down to the bottom of the website, there's a quick link to that. And thank you to everybody who has been submitting them. They will actually be condensed in with the feedback from the survey, because we do go in and we do read those. And this is the time where we're sort of like reevaluating, because we're coming up to what we're doing next year, and making decisions and talking with our supply partners and things like that, and just sort of making way too many decisions for my liking. It's decision paralysis here at the moment, which was definitely a part of yesterday. Yeah, we will be emailing that out to let everybody know. And we're going to send that to our broader our broader email list. And the reason why we're doing that is we want everybody to fill that in. I'm going to also put it up on Instagram, because I don't want it to just be the people who know of us. I want it to be to everyone, because there's a huge market out there who don't know about us. And we want to know, one of the questions is like, I can't remember the exact wording, but it's like, what's stopping you from subscribing? What's stopping you from purchasing? Like, let us know. And we are aware that, financially, it has been a rough couple of years. We are feeling it here, just like everybody else. We have been feeling it for 4 years. So we do get that is definitely a reason. But we try and pack as much value as we can into every single thing that we release, because we know that is such a big thing. So yeah, that is going to come out now. Yeah, as Jamie said, now is the time to let us know what you think. We'll send that out. We'll get that up. And oh no, Kate. I am so sorry, Kate. Does that mean you got a payout? Hopefully, because like redundancies suck. I'm so sorry. So yeah, let us know what you think. That feedback definitely makes a difference. And if you think that, I give all this feedback and it never makes a difference, look at last year's kits compared to the chapters kits. I do indeed get a payout. Haha. Yeah. I always think that the best way to get made redundant is if you've got another job to fall straight into, because then you just like have a huge payday and you just start a new job, and then it's just like a bonus. So fingers crossed that you find something new if you're looking for something new quickly. And then it'll be a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate. So yeah, anyway, that'll be coming out. We will email everybody. We'll put everything up on socials and in the group. Cannot wait to read that feedback. And one of the reasons why we started the suggestion box, I think it was earlier this year, was because protecting mental health. Sometimes if you need to be in a good place to receive feedback. And when we made so many changes in such a short amount of time, it was really difficult. So, when we're working up to doing surveys and getting survey responses and feedback and things like that, there's a little bit of extra mental tidies that need to be done. And, negative feedback isn't necessarily a bad thing. Negative feedback, if given in the right way, like for example, in a survey or in the suggestion box and things like that, is actually a really good thing, because it helps you grow. So if we can do anything about it, there are certain things that we just can't. We are an exceptionally small team. But that being said, if there's something that we can't do, it doesn't just get discarded. It gets put onto a list, which is our pie in the sky list. And hopefully when we make it bigger, we can realize those goals. Speaking of Christmas, Yes, let me jump over into that. Speaking of Christmas, now I don't have a full preview to show today. I have a taster. A taste. I have a taste. I even wore my Christmas. My Christmas. Actually, before we jump over that, I really want to bring this up because this is a really amazing comment. And thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. You and Jamie did a fantastic job of the transition. Also, your changing warehouse shipper made such a huge difference. It really, really did. Like, we love our warehouse partners, and it was a bit nerve-wracking because we lost our central contact, moved on, and she was incredible, but it looks like our new contact is also amazing. And they have like helped bring our business back. And it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, at one point, like especially when we swapped out to make the change, we had to remortgage our house. There was a huge cost involved in that, and it put us back to square one. It took us back 10 years, but you know, it was just to see what we're producing now, and just the support that you all gave us, just made such a big difference. So thank you so much for acknowledging that, and also the work, because we turned around chapters, and I want to say 2 months, the concept of chapters, and they were concepts before that, but not actually realized, and we had to retemplate everything. So it was a huge amount of work, and I really do want to take a moment to shout out to Jamie right now, because without her this year helping me with those templates and the workload, and you know, there are so many things that just could not like, we would not still be going right now if it wasn't for Jamie. So a huge thank you to all the extra, I didn't mean to bring that up again, all the extra that she does. And I'm guessing this is a feedback on the survey. Everyone needs to remember, honesty without kindness is brutality, and kindness without honesty is manipulation. That is so true. Truer words have never been spoken. Okay, back to Christmas. Are we ready? Are we ready? So I have to remember where I dropped it in. Okay, I've just found it. Are we ready? So this year for Christmas, hopefully I press the right button. Are we ready? Are we ready? This year's what? They were my previews. Thanks. Let me just bring that up again. This year for Christmas is sugar and spice and all things nice. Sugar and spice and all things nice. Sugar and spice, have you been naughty? Sugar and spice, have you been naughty or nice? That needs to be a quote. Is that a quote from somewhere? Or did I just think of it? Anyway. So there's a little bit of a sneak peek of what is coming, and we are really, really, as usual, pushing the boundaries of what we can do with our artwork. It is a delicious taster, Kate. I did say there was a taster coming, right? I'm doing a planners on Christmas planner. Yes. Sugar and spice looks super cute. Yes. Hi, Karen. It absolutely is. We wanted to make it. I am seeing, like, we really wanted to do gingerbread, and I like this theme I wanted to do last year, but I had nothing left by the time it got to December. And another shout out to Jamie, who made Heartfelt Holidays happen. It's pastels, it's gingerbread, it's sweets, it's all thrown in together. It is delicious and yummy and like just cute and fun, but elegant, and there is so much that's like, I am so excited for it. And we're going to follow a similar format to the for the booze. So it'll have its own pouch and everything like that. But it is going to be an amazing kit. I don't have more previews for you now. So you're just going to have to like deal with the taster. Is it an amuse-bouche? And yeah, thank you so much, Bianca. The colors are immaculate, so wonderful. Absolutely love it. More. I will be purchasing the Christmas goodies. I usually buy 2 of everything, but that might be doubled for this one. So for this, initially I did want to do a melody, and I had talked about it. The melody has such a long timeline, and not only that, but we are working on a melody for next year. And I know that people are stretched really tight at the moment, and I didn't want to overwhelm, because the issue with doing a melody is there is a huge cost for us, and if we and there is a high minimum. So if we don't sell out, or at least sell a large majority of it, it then puts us in hot water, and then we wouldn't be able to do next year's melody. So we decided to hold off on that. There will definitely be the stickers. There will definitely be the stickers, the washi card. Here's me trying to remember what I put in these things. The stickers. I am designing stamps. The stickers, the washi card, and a bonus, which I guess I just gave away as stamps, right? Crap, did I just do that accidentally? But yeah, it'll be similar to that. Yeah, so there won't be a Christmas notebook, but the Q4 notebook that I showed earlier, as Jamie says, absolutely matches. Like, it works so well. And it's got like Celebrate My Life, which is perfect to match on it. It's a smart business decision to be cautious. I was made redundant because of a global shipping volumes are so low. That is everywhere. It is. I have friends right now who are really hurting, business-wise. Please, if you're looking for a planner, or if you know somebody who is looking for a planner, go to lightsplaneraction.co. And I do know of two big planner shops, one planner shop that has one bigger planner shop who has closed in the last month or last couple of months, which was an absolute shock. And there has been so many planner shops closing. And I mean, if we hadn't have changed everything this year, and as I mentioned earlier, like remortgage the house, we wouldn't be here either. So, because they're just not the volumes that we used to get. And the cost of living has gone up so drastically. And in this household, we don't have any other income. PA is our income. As I've mentioned so many times. So thank you so much to everybody who supports our family, who feeds our snack gremlins. Yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it does mean it makes such a huge difference here. We heard nothing. Your bonus secret is safe. Thank you. And then of course, yes, also the pouch. I was thinking the same thing. Hold on, what did Tracy say? I can go without a melody, but I'd love a Christmas notebook. Yes. So the Christmas notebook is the Q4 notebook. So if you weren't sure, now you definitely want to get the Q4 notebook, and that is going to be sold separately. Does the bundle price on the website include the notebook? No, it doesn't. Yeah, the notebook is not in the mega bundle that's on the website. We decided to put it separately because we were waiting on more information. So that is the sneaks. I am going to jump into the show and tell, where I share what you have done, and then I'm going to jump into some more Q&A time, and then I'm going to head off. So, Oh yes, Lisa found some amazing stamps that work. Some amazing inks that work really well with our stamp sets. So she's going to do a video on those and let us all know. So thank you so much for that. I mean, I use a lot of different ones. The VersaFine is a really great one, but they have very limited colors. And then I generally tend to watercolor in mine, but Lisa has found some goodies, so she will let us all know. Let's jump into show and tell. So for those people who do not know, show and tell is where we share what you have made with our goodies. And this is one of my favorite sections because I love seeing what you've all done. And you keep us inspired. And this is another thing that feeds into what we do next year and how we design our kits, because if you're using certain stickers that we don't do, maybe they get included. If people aren't using a sticker that we do include, maybe that gets dropped. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's bring up the show and tell. Okay, Monday the 14th of October. Is it time for trick or treat yet? Almost. Lachlan told me he doesn't want to go trick or treating again. It's making me a sad panda. Anyway. Okay, let's do this. So the first one coming up is Lisa, who made an amazing For the Booze spell book, A6 disc planner. Love this. I love this. Which is incredible. Thank you so much for sharing. Next up, we have a monthly layout by Bianca. It's so spooky. And using our For the Booze is very Halloween-y. And I love the washi tape and all the things. Oops, wrong button. Okay, and then we've got another one by Bianca, which is the dashboard. See, this is like the long boxes. And then when in doubt, plan it out. I love that. And we've got that sidebar in there. We've got the more washi in there. We've got a couple of little moments in there as well. Loving it. And then by Sylvie, we have a gorgeous farmhouse fall layout for October. All the fall feels. Beautiful. By Candy, we have, I'm loving all the farmhouse fall. We have totally gotten into our fall feels over in the Northern Hemisphere. I love the stamps with the little, like, the I guess to-do list, that's the listing dots with the leaves, and that we've got the washi. Is that the washi up the top? Yeah, the journaling washi up the top. That's actually a really good use for it. I love that idea. With the month layout on top. So we've got Farmhouse Fall, but we've also got the chapters quarterly. And that is a great way to show that they actually all intermix and work really well. There is so many comments coming through. I'll address them shortly for the ones that haven't already been addressed by Jamie and Michael in the comments. And then we have by Michelle a weekly layout using For the Booze, and you've used the pink parts of For the Booze. And can I just say that little crocheted boo? That is adorable. That is adorable. I am loving that. I'm loving this layout. I am loving, there is so much in there. It is so adorable. And I was just trying to work out, I'm like, wait, are those the stamps? And then I'm like, hold on, is that the stamps that we did? Or are they somebody else's stamps? Either way, I love them and they're adorable. And thank you. Actually, it might be the creative kit as well. Yeah, there's so much in there that's just perfect. Next up we have is a weekly layout by Bianca. Bianca's been on fire again, using chapter 10, Enchanted Evenings. Yes, chapter 10, Enchanted Evenings. And we've got the dashboard on the side with the weekly layout as well. And we've got Orion in the bottom there. And then by Sharon, we've got For the Booze. Oh, and okay, I'm obviously on a sweets kick this year. because For the Booze was very sweet heavy as well, which it was when I did the original version of it 2 years ago. But I'm loving this layout. I'm loving like the bows on top of the boxes and the booze and the candy and all the yummies. Next up we have by Jasmine, and this is featuring Pink Lemonade. So that's another flashback. So loving that as well. And then by Theta, we have a Sunday Roast, which was designed as a bit of a Thanksgiving sort of a nod to Thanksgiving. So I love that that's been used there too. And then we have by Ruth, we've got a gorgeous Starlit Stories. Actually, so there's a couple of things in here. We've got the Starlit Stories monthly view, the weekly view, and I love that. That is one of my favorite sidebars ever. And then we've got the locket, I think. Yep, we've got the locket with a whole bunch of the charms on there. We've got the desk stand for both chapters and coastal. And we've got the planner in the bottom corner. We've got the easel up there too. And then we've got, I believe it's the coastal planner up the back. I am loving, this is just like the PA, my PA corner of my room. Thank you so much for sharing that, Ruth. And then we have by Kate. Kate has done a daily layout. Will Mum Talk survive this? I love it. Time to dust off the CV. Yeah, Kate, you can do it. And I hear ChatGPT is really good for helping out with CVs. I love it. You will get it. You will get through this. Next up is by Laurie. Just to let you all know, that is a gold fake snake, not a real one. Who has done a gorgeous blackout featuring For the Booze. Look at how cool those blackout stickers look on blackout. Oh my goodness. They look amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Looks amazing. And then next up we have is by Diana Gable, who has also done a For the Booze layout. And I just love the washi and the sides and just everything and the stacked, just all of it. And we've also got the melody behind and the For the Booze book and the folder and everything in there and the washi card. It's all gorgeous. Thank you so much. Another one. Oh, Michelle has done a blue version of the pink layout from before. Pumpkin Festival. I hope it was good. Or is that coming up? Eat, drink, and be scary. Hope you enjoyed the Pumpkin Festival. And then we have, oh, I love this. Yay, you've used this sticker. If you like it, then you should have put a sticker on it. I love this planner cover by Michelle, who's used the For the Booze creative kit and then added our sticker on, which is included in the For the Booze. And I love your little Zero and Boo sculpture behind it. It's very cute. Thank you so much, Michelle. And then we have another one by Bianca, who has created a For the Booze weekly layout with all the bits, and she's got it all set up as well. She's got the pens off the side and the easel and the boo clips at the top and all the things, and then the washi stand. Loving the layout. Oh, and we've got another layout from her. And so thank you so much to Bianca. And then Candy has done a weekly layout using Peach Promenade. How many of these do we have? Oh, we're almost there. Using Peach Promenade, and we've used the little peaches as the little like dots, bullet points, to-do list. And then next up we have is by Sharon, who's done a gorgeous chapter 9 Coming Home layout. Hello, October. I'm just looking through all the little bits and pieces in there. There is so many. I love it. I love the little moment in there. And then last but not least, we have by Lisa, and it's internal page from that gorgeous planner that we saw at the start with the little hey boo and the ghosties and the spider webs and everything like that. So thank you so much to everybody who who submitted. It has been incredible seeing what you've all put through. I'm loving all the fall feels, and even though it's spring here, all the fall feels, all the Halloween feels. Keep sharing. Can't wait to see what comes up next time. Okay, now we jump into our show and tell. I was like, what is that? That's actually the top of my camera. So no, not show and tell, Q&A. So let me just have a really quick flick through. And some of these may have been answered already. I just want to mention that. Oh, Mary, I'm loving PA. So happy to be part of this group. Love having you here, Mary. Thank you so much. And to everybody even people who are just watching and not commenting, firstly, I'd love it if you left a comment. But also, you don't have to. Thank you for being part of the journey. Are you going to be doing a collab with LPA? I'm guessing this is related to the Christmas, because Jamie has mentioned LPA hasn't made an update to her holiday inserts, so the previous stickers will work on them. So yeah, shop those. Yeah, because there wasn't one this year. Just the workload for both of us was just too much. Are the stamps photopolymer? No. They're I can't remember what they're classed as. I think they're classed as like an acrylic type. I can't remember what it's called, but we looked around for a photopolymer supplier and could not find one that would be cost effective enough to not only put in our kits, but even to sell separately. Like we just couldn't find one. Unfortunately. If you live in the States, it's actually a lot easier because we're not state-based. We just couldn't find a photopolymer stamp maker, unfortunately. And yeah, as Heather has said, this is why ink tests are so important. And some of the things, like, I don't actually mind. So, for example, I use the Tim Holtz distress inks, which even on photopolymer stamps don't always, like, they're not, I'm trying to think, hold on, is it the distress inks or the oxide inks I'm thinking of, but like they're designed so differently to like other sort of ink sets. I actually kind of like the grungy look that they give on some things. A lot of my stamp are outline stamps, so that way you can use the VersaFine, which is sold in a lot of different places, and it works really well. The other thing that I do is I also use like I think it's like Barely There Beige by Simon Says Stamp. And I use that to just put like a really faint outline, and then I color over the top in my markers. That's another thing that I do. Oxides are great, but can be messy stamping and frustration for beginners due to dry times. Yeah, the oxide stamps are so different. I guess as much, and yes, the ink matters so very much. Too much stamps would work well, plus the archivals. Yeah. Yep. I look forward to the Christmas kit. I will look out for the survey. It has been a long day. Good night, Jasmine. You can heat set your stamps. That is your stamped art. I shouldn't say your stamps. Yes, that is true. These are the stamps. Okay, so thank you for writing that down. Shachi Hata. Because I believe that they're a Japanese or a Chinese. I think they're a Japanese stamp from memory when you showed them to me. And they look amazing. Harder to find though. By the way, the planner clips that came with For the Booze 2 are so fabulous. I know, right? I have been sitting here. I'm like, ooh, there's so... And I'm like... Tell me you were one of those people who got the claw things and put them on their nose and on their mouth when they were a kid without telling me. This is how you tell me. That doesn't hurt anywhere near as much as the claw clip, by the way. I'm glad that people love them. I want to do more of these. So I feel, oh my gosh, I lose hair everywhere. I didn't receive my last order for chapter 10. It shows that I paid, but it hasn't been shipped yet. Yeah, so chapter 10 is due to ship around the 20th. I have updated the help page. So for dates and things like that, check out www.plannersanon.com/help. And that is still active and has the latest kits and details on there. I think I have to put the Q4 shipping dates on there. That's the only thing that's missing. Oh, Texas. I was just reading this. I'm like, what? Hold on. Texas is Diet Australia. We have decided to do a spring rodeo. That's interesting. Yeah, LPA has a wide variety of planners and sizes. Goes perfect with the PA Melody and the goodies. She really does. She has so much there. So make sure to check it out. And she also like custom to a, like there's so much on there that she like makes separate. She's just magic. Okay, go and check her out. Linda, for the Q4 notebook, you may have missed it earlier, but we may be able to not combine orders. We're gonna let everybody know. We're gonna look into that and let everybody know what's possible within the system, because Shopify have made some changes. We might be able to send a invoice, which you can then pay, which then adds on the notebook into your bundle if you've already purchased the bundle. So we will let you all know. No line coloring is an option, is absolutely an option. And that's where I got the idea from, the using like the Barely There beige and things like that from one of my stamping idols and crafting idols, which is Christina Werner, who I've followed since way before I started PA. And sorry, I was just reading another comment. And she has some amazing tutorials on stamping as well. I would love the clips in the PA mini designs, like two of the planner girls hugging. I did actually think this. Now, the reason why I haven't is because skin tones. And I didn't want to. I did contemplate doing a mini Alex because, you know, she's our character for the year, for chapters. But I was a little bit nervous about that. Because, you know, I like to represent as many people as possible, especially like with, I mean, this year has been our most diverse, inclusive year. And especially once you add in the beautiful hues, which are incredible, and hats off to Jamie because she does such an amazing job on that. It just, I'm so grateful for how much diversity we've been able to include this year. Okay, so what I was laughing at was Kate's comment. Claw clip should never go on your mouth or nose. The tongue is the superior choice. At first I was like, oh, but, and then I read the second part, I was like, Michael, I am lobbying for an Australian vacation in a year or two. There are now direct flights from Texas to Queensland, if you're wanting to travel direct instead of going down to Sydney or Melbourne, which I am so thankful for. And currently they are on sale. And I am wanting to book a trip so badly. It hurts. It hurts. Because at the moment they're like 1,700 return from Queensland to Texas. And it's breaking my brain. I think that Jamie and I need to have a business meeting over the span of 3 weeks that also may go to Disney. Sorry, what? Because we need inspiration. Yeah, Christina Werner is amazing for colouring tutorials. Oh, was she live earlier? I haven't had as much time to watch her lately, but she also has the online card classes, which I learnt so much from so many years ago. Yeah, she's amazing. But could you do it in black and white, old theme style then, no colour needed? Okay, I'm guessing this is about the minis. I mean, I guess I could, but there's also shading. I mean, because unless it's outlines only, in which case I'm also not opening that previous drama. I can't even believe I bought. Anyway, whoop, I need a dump button where I can dump the last 10 seconds. Yeah, it's more complex than that. Like, even changing it to black and white, you can tell. But yeah, it's something that I have not worked out. Thank you so much for the diversity. You are all the absolute top tier. Yeah, thanks for being here to enjoy it. Yeah, so because it is important here. It is important here. I have, you know, I have it's very hard to, and there's so many different types of diversity, right? There's, and I'm not going to go into fully because my words aren't wording today, and I don't want to say the wrong thing because that's definitely not my intention. But, you know, finding inclusive stuff for like people like Lockie, like even just services, is so hard. So even though it's slightly different to, like, it's inclusivity, it's diversity, it's I get from that aspect of how that is harder. I don't obviously get in every single way because it is such a wide-ranging thing, and my words are not wording, and I'm just going to back away from this. Hopefully you all know what I mean, and I need to shush, and I need to go get some food. But we do try and do as much as we can here in terms of like including people in Beautiful You. Obviously we don't have the ability to print everything individually and put them in our kits, but we do try and swap the characters around so that we do have more in there. And, you know, we're going to continue that into next year. Thank you, Bianca. I'm glad somebody does. It's so nerve-wracking going on the internet and saying things which, like, can be taken the wrong way because there's an intent there as well. What about an outline and stickers that people can add for the diversity, or just do dogs? I mean, but then there's cats, and then there's a lot. There's a lot. Am I dropping nuggets? Anyway. Leave. Sorry, I was just reading something. Michael, I was going to say, Crystal has asked, like, what's the customer service email? And Michael's put team at. I'm like, it's team@plannersanon.com. And I was like, there we go. I just needed to write it so I could bring it up. team@plannersanon.com. Or if you go onto our website, there's the little module that you can pop up from the bottom, and that has a chat, especially once you're signed in. So once you're signed in, because it has all your records, and it makes it a lot easier when they go to match up with your customer stuff and all that, especially because some people have multiple emails. Anyway. 2 clips, a kitty and a papa. What about a birdies and a fish? I could go on forever. Anyway, I think that's all for today. Today's been a super long live. I had so much to share, and I am feeling adequately both drained and excited and thankful. Thank you all so much for joining me, especially everybody who watched all the way through. Thank you for everybody who's watching it and skimming through later. I will try and remember to put chapter markers so that way you can skim through to the different previews. because it has been such a long live. Thank you all so much once again. I will see you, I believe it's in, is there a live next week or the week after? I feel like next week is too early. I feel like it's the week after, but who knows at this point. I don't time travel. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for checking out all the cool new stuff with me. I'll have more Christmas previews / going up in a couple of weeks. Yes, thank you, Bianca. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It feeds the algorithm. Share our stuff with your friends. And yeah, so it's in 13 days. So Monday, 2 weeks. Monday in a fortnight. Which for you Americans who don't know what a fortnight is, that's 2 weeks. Yes, thank you all so much. And yeah, it has been wonderful. Thank you all so much. And I shall see you all in a couple of weeks. Bye, everyone.